Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Moe's Guitars is the proud sponsor of Girls Talk Rock. Over 35 years of helping girls and guys rock. Moe's Guitars, M-O-Z-E, guitars.com.
Welcome to Girls Talk Rock, where the musician's creativity finds its voice. And here are your hosts, Tracy Smith and Beth Venus.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good afternoon, Beth Venus.
Good afternoon. We're here on a beautiful summer day in July, and we've got a great show lined up for you today here on Girls Talk Rock at the Intertalk radio station. Today's fun because we have somebody who's a keyboard player and a trumpet player and a vocalist, and just from the coolest generation ever. Tell us about who we've got coming, Tracy.
Well, let's hope that we've got him today because we need him to call in right now if you're listening. Here we go. So basically, he is a touring and recording band member of a little band that's out of Anaheim, California called No Doubt. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
No Doubt?
Yeah.
Have you heard of them?
No doubt.
All right, well, yeah, they're out of Anaheim. And also, he's played with some people like, well, let's see.
He just had he was on the Smashing Pumpkins tour.
Yeah, he was Smashing Pumpkins, that's right.
He was on the Green Day tour.
Yeah, he was playing with Green Day.
He was on that 20th anniversary thing.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of cool things going on, and he's done some TV and radio as well. What's going on with that?
No, seriously. He was working with some people on American Idol, So You Think You Can Dance, which is one of my favorite shows, the Bernie Mac show, and, of course, he also toured with all the other bands that we talked about, Gwen Stefani and the Sweet Escape Tour.
Yeah.
So we're very excited about that.
So he's not left behind. We're going to give everybody the give it away now. We have Stephen Bradley from No Doubt calling in. So we're going to be spending the afternoon today, our segments, talking about upcoming things Stephen Bradley has going on, which includes his new project, a relatively new project called Valley of the Kings. He's working with California Sound Studios up in Orange County, Wright Records over there with Nathan Wright, on their project and their upcoming tour in the fall, winter of 2016, which is for Valley of the Kings. For those of you who have not been following Stephen's career, that is his very specific reggae portion of things. So,
and the good news is he's going to be working with a couple of the members of the most major band out there that's reggae right now, called Steel Pulse.
Steel Pulse, love me some Steel Pulse.
Steel Pulse, no
doubt. Those of you who are out there and you know that we're going to be doing this chat, feel free to message us on our email, our website. No, our
Facebook?
Facebook, that's what I want. Tracy.
She's talking about Facebook.
And we'll make sure we fit in your question there. We wanted to start by telling everybody his career doesn't just include playing one instrument, and this is one of those things that when we have instrumentalists come on board who aren't the primary singer and they're not household names, people think, well, it's just like a tour. But this is someone who's been with the band since 1995.
Yeah, that's a long time, right? I mean, I can't even remember what I was doing in 1995.
I think I was a newlywed in 1995. But, it's one of those things where it's hard enough to keep a band together for 2 or 3 years. Those of you who are out there and you've been in a band for just a few years or even longer, imagine being together since 1995.
And imagine playing with somebody as cool as, because this is Girls Talk Rock. So basically, girls talking rock, we might as well talk about Gwen Stefani, because Gwen Stefani's been in the news lately, and she's doing a lot of amazing things right now. And of course, we love Blake Shelton. Giving a shout out to Blake. Hey, Blake Shelton. So we are having all kinds of fun today. And we're going to get Stephen on the line, and we're going to get him calling in right now, and we're going to make sure that you get to hear all about him. But in the meantime, I want to give a quick shout out to Silver Tiger Production, because we are doing all kinds of fun stuff with Silver Tiger. We're going to be working with a couple of different venues in town, and we're going to be introducing everybody in the music community to be able to play at an actual venue, not just a bar, not just a club, but an actual venue. And we're going to be hooking all that up real soon. We're going to be having all kinds of fun stuff, including Manny Zapata is going to roll out with his salsa. And we're going to be bringing in all kinds of other things, including Girls Talk Rock is going to be going live.
Yeah, those of you who want to, meet the gals here at Girls Talk Rock, we're going to be over at the Irenic.
We are. We're going to have a studio audience, and we're going to have all kinds of stuff for the fun show.
Some of you out there might be saying, what is the Irenic? It's San Diego's neighborhood venue. If you haven't been over there and you're from the North County or from Central County, it's time you found your way over to the Irenic because they've got a lot of different kinds of shows going there. There's actually our friends over at 91X are presenting Autolux over there. And, of course, Comedy Bang Live. We've got Afton shows going into August. If you aren't playing there already, the Boys of Summer Tour will be there, and just a lot of great turnaround. So if you're looking for something to do on a hot summer night.
Also, we're going to be having one of our guests coming up in the next couple of weeks, Hillary Chambers-Schmidt. She's also a DJ over at 91X, and she's going to be getting involved in all this stuff with us and coming on our show and talking to us about everything that she does locally in town, too. So we're very excited about having Hillary on our show. And what else we got going on, Beth? Oh, so Red Giant Promo, of course, you all know that's my gig, Red Giant Promo. And I'm going to be doing a lot of the promotion and production over there, or help with the production, most of the promotion. And you guys are going to get to see all of my amazing graphics that I work on every single day. Only about 60 hours worth of work. Every time you see one of my posters, you're going to know that it's mine because it's in a very specific style and format. So that's going to be fun.
I just want to highlight to everybody that this summer, we want you to send us your pictures. If you've seen us at a show, if we've met with you at a show, and we're going to just go broadband right now, and we're talking about the Irenic, we're talking about House of Blues, we're talking about, of course, the beautiful Music Box, of course, over at Campland Mission Bay Music Series. We're talking about up at St. Rock. If you saw us at Pride this weekend, which was a really big day. That. Yeah, get a good look at what was happening at Pride this weekend. Was so happy to be part of these events. You get a picture with Girls Talk Rock or any of the Enter Talk hosts and event people. Make sure you send those pictures over to us because we are putting together quite a party list one of these nights that we're going to have all you listeners come and join us.
If you're a musician in town and you would like to work with Silver Tiger Production, because we're going to be doing a lot of things, be sure and get me over your EPK. And if you don't have an EPK, you can also hire me to make you a mini EPK, but that we can use for booking. So be sure and talk to us there. Tracy at girlstalkrock.com is my email address, and Beth over at the studio at CCMA. She's also Beth at girlstalkrock.com and or Beth and Tracy at silvertigerproduction.com. So any of those emails will work, and let us know, send us some EPKs and let us know what was up.
I wanted to also I'm online, of course, with, Nathan Wright over at Wright Records.
Hey, Nathan, shout out.
And a shout out to him. He's one of the people we're connecting with that we want you guys to know about the battle of the bands going on.
Totally.
Yeah, he's got the quarterfinals and semifinals going right now. If you're interested in being a part, these are for original bands. Sorry, tributes and covers. This is not your world. We are looking for original and indie bands and working in collaboration with Wright Records and California Sound Studios, which is home based up in Orange County. But we lovingly have an association with. The finals will be at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano, it looks like in September. But until then, if you want to become one of those artists, you really need to submit your EPK. And it doesn't have to be hardcore people. It just has to show who you are.
Exactly, what you do, your genre, that type of thing.
Send it to info@Wright Records. That's with a W. WRIGHT records.com. Again, this is somebody we're working with in partnership to look for new independent original artists. It could be punk, it could be ska, it could be disco, it could be anything you like. Just make it your very own. See if they'll get you on a quarterfinal show at one of their locations, and if you are working your butt off and sound amazing, they'll get you into the finals.
I also need to give a quick shout out to Shannon Ray. Now, Shannon Ray, as you know, was our guest a couple of weeks back, and she was also on Jackie's Groove a couple of weeks back. So tomorrow night at the St. Rock is her CD release party, And you guys all need to get up there and check her out because she's got some of the best Americana songs I've heard in a really long time. And you really need to get out there and support the artists that are working so hard, putting out those CDs, getting into the recording studio, paying that money to get those, albums down on tape. And, Shannon's just a really amazing person. If you didn't hear that show, you can always go to girlstalkrock.com and you can look at our past shows. We've had a lot of amazing past artists, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to her. The next thing I want to say is that KKSM, our good friend Catherine Robichar, is over there, and she's doing This Is Your Brain on Punk. If you love anything punk in the punk community, if you like punk records, if you like punk artists that are locally current doing stuff out there in the San Diego area and LA area, you need to go in and you need to listen to her show and you need to hook up with her because she is everything punk and she's amazing. So we are giving a shout out to our girl Kat over at KKSM, and This Is Your Brain on Punk. Oh, we also have Play It Like a Girl Records, Ronnie Lee. She's one of our major sponsors here on our Girls Talk Rock, and she's got her record label, and they are doing the Fling Your Hair Tour. So you can check it out at LoriBebbyLewis.com. You can check it out at RonnieLee.com. And, of course, Julia Welpin, our favorite female bass player in town, is on that tour with them. And they're going to be going all up and down the coast, East Coast, West Coast, everywhere, Missouri, Tennessee. We're talking all up and down. Fling Your Hair Tour. Be sure and check them out, Ronnie Lee Group. And that's going to be too much fun. All right, so we've come to the end of our first segment. When we come back, we're hoping to have Stephen online with us, and if not, we'll figure it out. But in the meantime, you guys hang on. And thank you to Moe's Guitars because you're our major sponsor. And thank you to Enter Talk Radio for giving us our really amazing show. And shout out to WS Radio, who was the predecessor. And we'll be back in 3 minutes. Just hang tight.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Hi, this is Tim Dolbear, host of Sound Experience here on Intertalk Radio. And Source Connect by Source Element is the essential tool that we use to link between my studio in Austin, Texas, and the WS radio station in San Diego. Now, with Source Connect, not only can we communicate in real time and with HD audio, but it's synced up and is of a high enough quality that I can use it for real-time ADR work, remote recording, and overdubbing, and it even allows me to remotely control a DAW. Source Connect by Source Element, affordable, high-quality audio and video connection over the internet for all of your production needs.
Girls are talking rock again.
And people are listening.
Today we're talking bands.
Let's talk promotion. Red Giant promo, graphics, EPKs, video, photos, social media, and brand building using content marketing.
But let's talk studio at CCMA, which is events, rehearsal, tour prep, piano, guitar, voice, rock band, lessons, workshops, and clinics. Yeah.
Both proud sponsors of Girls Talk Rock.
Well, get the lowdown on these services and contact me, Tracy, at girlstalkrock.com.
Hi, I'm Tim Dolbear, the host of Sound Experience on Intertalk Radio. Each week, I talk with top professional audio engineers, producers, musicians, and the manufacturers that make the tools that we use in the studio each and every day. From capturing the perfect take to mastering your final release, and the tools and how the pros use them, we are going to dive deep into their process and learn from their experience. I look forward to you joining us each week on Sound Experience with me, your host, Tim Dolbear.
Hey guys, CS Keys here to introduce you to San Diego's #1 health meal prep provider, Fresh and Fit Meals. With over 40 menu items to choose from, several pickup locations all over America's finest city, made and delivered fresh, never frozen. Save on time and money. Super convenient and improves the quality of your life. Just visit the website, freshandfitmeals.com, for all the menus and the pricing. Or give them a call at 858-805-5949 for more details. Remember, you are what you eat, so you might as well be fresh and fit with Fresh and Fit Meals.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975, specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit mozeguitars.com or their Facebook page. mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
Talk to me.
Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Moe's Guitars is the proud sponsor of Girls Talk Rock. Over 35 years of helping girls and guys rock. Moe's Guitars, M-O-Z-E, guitars.com.
Welcome to Girls Talk Rock, where the musician's creativity finds its voice. And here are your hosts, Tracy Smith and Beth Venus.
All right, so this is Tracy, and we are back with Girls Talk Rock on the EnterTalk Radio Network. And we are getting ready to have our guest call in right now. Sorry about the confusion. It's a different time zone. So we are going to get Nathan Wright on the line in just a minute. And we are we are going live here. And you know what's so funny is sometimes your shows go really super good.
Smooth.
And sometimes they go a little rough.
A little runchy.
Little runchy, crunchy.
Crunchy, but that's okay. We like crunchy.
We do. We always roll, because Beth and I are professional. We always roll with it.
I'm rolling with it, and we're really excited. You know what?
We're very excited.
Working with Stephen Bradley is Nathan Wright from California Sound Studios. I think we mentioned them before.
Yes.
I say up in Orange County because for us, everything is north.
And he's doing amazing stuff.
And they are doing, and they're part of this project that we are emphasizing right now.
Valley of the Kings, correct.
Valley of the Kings. Wright Records is in Lake Forest, California. And hey, Nathan, we got you
Looks
online
like
right
Nathan
now.
on the line.
Nathan, how you doing? Well, we're working on technicals with him, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Nathan Wright. Nathan Wright is with Wright Records and with California Sound Studios. And they are the ones who are not only working with Valley of the Kings and our very own Stephen Bradley, but also working with this band competition that we have going.
Yeah,
Battle
the big Battle of the Bands. That's right.
So we're going to talk about both of these things.
And we're guest judges from time to time on mostly the finals.
Maybe we'll bring him in.
Because we have to drive all the way up to LA to do that.
How you doing, Nathan? How are you this afternoon?
Hello.
Okay, so those of you who don't know Nathan, he is this tall glass of water, big, handsome man out of Orange County.
Yeah.
And he runs Wright Records, of course,
and California Sound Studios.
So we're so glad we got you online because we want to talk about two things with you today, Nathan. We want to talk to you, of course, about Valley of the Kings and their upcoming projects.
And what you're doing with them.
And what you're doing. And we also want to talk about your Battle of the Bands.
Yes.
So let's get right to it first, since our original subject is, of course, Stephen Bradley, the Valley of the Kings project. Tell us what's going down with that project there at Wright Records.
Yeah, we just released the first single off the album. It's now available everywhere online, iTunes and Amazon and everything else, Spotify and all that good stuff.
What's it called?
It's called Hooligans. It's called Hooligans.
Cool.
Yeah, and it is quite the song for this day and age, everything going on. It's about not fighting like a bunch of hooligans.
Wow, that's cool.
So very, very timely. Yeah, and we got a few songs that are lined up here to, to put out that are going to be coinciding with a lot of the things going on around the world.
Well, and that's their single they're releasing from the Valley of the Kings album. Who else is on this in this group, on this project?
Yeah, tell us about the players.
Well, it's a combination of the band members of No Doubt and, goodness, I'm just getting blown up here on the phone. Hold on. No Doubt and Still Pulse. So
if you like that sound.
Yeah, they've combined to make, it's great. It's a reggae, it's a world reggae kind of style music.
Nice.
Now, when you guys are working on this, I know we've been talking behind the scenes, of course, Nathan, but you guys are talking about working on a tour this late fall and winter. Is this going to be a Southern California, or is this going to be a national hit you guys are going for?
They're touring, all over the world, really, already, independently, but we're going to be hopping on different tours around the world as well. So it's going to be a global phenomenon coming out here.
So I suspect they're playing at huge stadiums because of the level of musicianship that they're already used to.
Yeah, our first concert's booked for October at the PAC-AMP, the Pacific Amphitheater in Orange County. So it's going to be performing with, I believe it's Ziggy Marley and a couple other groups.
So it's going to be a whole themed event happening. And is that an event that we're going to expect to see California Sound Studios, Wright Records making a big impression on, or are you guys staying behind the scenes on that tour and just making sure everybody's in the right place at the right time?
No, we are in the mix. We are putting it all together.
I want to see you breakdancing, Nathan. I want to see you backstage.
Well, you know what would be cool?
You
know
know,
what would be cool is to hook up the girls from Girls Talk Rock with a couple of backstage passes so we can talk to all the guys. But but also promote the heck out of the tour. That'd be fun.
Well, we were just talking, of course, us being from down south. We're from the down under of California here in San Diego. Where are they looking at? Are you trying to make sure this is a hot spot for Valley of the Kings in the fall, winter, coming down this way, sweetheart? For all the fans down here.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out on me. Say that one more time for me.
Are we going to get Valley of the Kings down in San Diego County, or are they just going to hit LA and get out of Dodge? Man, sometimes everybody forgets down south, so I got to ask because we want to get.
Yeah, we want them down here.
We want them down here. Yeah, so much fun.
We will be in South, San Diego, Orange County, LA. We're going to be traveling through all the states and all over.
It's a big challenge. I got to imagine for every artist, the schedule and logistics is a big issue. But when you have bandmates who are already in large touring projects, how far ahead are you having to plan to make sure everybody's happy and everybody's back where they need to be for their other projects? Or are those off the calendar?
We've already planned out the whole year. Yeah, the whole year. So basically, we're going to be performing a few of the songs off the album throughout the holidays here, and then we'll be releasing the entire album looking at, the beginning of next year, like springtime.
And that's going on right there at Wright Records right now, is it not?
That is going on right now.
Right now?
Yeah, you got to go to iTunes and check out Hooligans by Valley of the Kings. It is now available, or you can go to wrightrecords.com and get all the links there.
Now,
especially with a lot of our other artists.
You guys have taken on a few reggae artists this year, and I'm just noticing that you are gravitating towards this kind of happy sound, a little theme. Tell us about some of your other projects that are in the same vein.
I love the vibe. And the whole, the unity and the bass lines and the whole feel of the music. It's I think there's a whole new movement happening of the rock reggae kind of combination. It's kind of like the new No Doubt, 311, Sublime kind of movement that we're coming out with. So we have a few groups. One of them is performing at the Orange County Fair at the end of the month. They're called Joint Committee.
Yeah.
They have a full album out as well called Break Free, and that's also available everywhere, iTunes and everything. What else? We have a brand new album from a band called Waterhouse that is going to be released on September 11th, which is the day of the final round for our Battle of Bands also. So they're going to be headlining and performing a couple songs from their album at the Coach House there on 9/11. So.
Yeah, and then tell us about the last winners of your Battle of the Bands, just the one that was most recent, Cadence.
Yeah, they're in the studio now. They're called Gone Avery, and they're an amazing rock group. They have done some amazing things. They're also performing at the Orange County Fair this year, and going to be coming out with their full album probably around the first of the year, the first of next year, 2017.
So tell us what a priority is with, and we're going to be finishing this segment. We're going to intensify this conversation in our next segment with you, Nathan, because I love you so much.
Right.
But finishing this segment, I want to know, when you take on an artist from a Battle of the Bands, and you guys are an artistic development company, so you're used to working with established artists as well as new artists. When you take on a new artist that you're trying to establish, and they're youngins, they're getting out, is it more important to get them touring right away, or is it more important to get that album cut and everything produced properly first before you hit the road and try to get them on?
You got to have product on the shelf, so absolutely you need to make an album, get that into the stores, get proper representation, make sure that the system works for you so that when you get out and are performing and promoting and branding a band or an artist, you have product there to sell. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're down to the last 30 seconds of this second segment. So when we come back, we're going to go into talking to Nathan about how do you get on the radar of California Sound Studios if you're a band that wants to be involved and want to have that type of representation. We're going to find out what your criteria is.
Proper representation.
Proper. And what the criteria is and everything else that you need to do to get on to signing with a label like
Wright
Records.
Totally. You guys just rock. And for those of you who have been down and up in Orange County to see the studio, it's phenomenal. The people are great. I just have to say that every time I've been over there, there's been somebody amazing coming here, going from the doors.
Totally.
We got 3 minutes of commercials, and we got to thank our endorsees. Nathan Hayden, hold on tight. We're going to talk a little more about Stephen Bradley. We're going to talk about Valley of the Kings, and also California Sound Studios Battle of the Bands Finals, September 11th at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano. Hold on tight.
Yep, and we'll be back in 3 minutes.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
On the internet, your business's reputation can be unjustly destroyed in an instant. Don't wait for that to happen. Building and marketing your 5-star reputation can increase your business by as much as 19%. Take control of your reputation and have the 5-star reputation you deserve with Reputation Marketing Solutions by DSI Development. Become the go-to company by visiting 5starrepmarketing.com. The number 5starrepmarketing.com.
Hi, I'm Tim Dolbear, the host of Sound Experience on Intertalk Radio. Each week, I talk with top professional audio engineers, producers, musicians, and the manufacturers that make the tools that we use in the studio each and every day. From capturing the perfect take to mastering your final release, and the tools and how the pros use them, we are going to dive deep into their process and learn from their experience. I look forward to you joining us each week on Sound Experience with me, your host, Tim Dolbear.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page, mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
Hey, it's Tracy Smith
And Beth Venus
of Girls Talk Rock right here on the Intertalk Radio Network.
every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, Beth, they know that, but we want you to know that the industry pro's choice is Silver Tiger Production.
SDP is a full-service production agency offering sound, lighting, installations, talent buying, staffing, backline equipment rental, and sales. Kapow!
It's everything in the entertainment performance industry. It's all at
It's all that.
SilverTigerProduction.com.
Hey guys, CS Keys here to introduce you to San Diego's #1 health meal prep provider, Fresh and Fit Meals. With over 40 menu items to choose from, several pickup locations all over America's finest city, made and delivered fresh, never frozen. Save on time and money. Super convenient and improves the quality of your life. Just visit the website, freshandfitmeals.com, for all the menus and the pricing. Or give them a call at 858-805-5949 for more details. Remember, you are what you eat, so you might as well be fresh and fit with Fresh and Fit Meals.
Talk to me.
Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Moe's Guitars is the proud sponsor of Girls Talk Rock. Over 35 years of helping girls and guys rock. Moe's Guitars, M-O-Z-E, guitars.com.
Welcome to Girls Talk Rock, where the musician's creativity finds its voice. And here are your hosts, Tracy Smith and Beth Venus.
We are back, Miss Beth Venus.
We are back. This is Tracy Smith and Beth Venus with Girls Talk Rock on your very own Enter Talk Radio. And we are online with Nathan Wright of California Sound Studios and Wright Records. And originally we were talking about the wonderful project going on with Stephen Bradley for Valley of the Kings and that upcoming tour. That's a project that they're doing over there at Wright Records and California Sound Studios. But now we're talking about the Battle of the Bands coming up. And this is something California Sound Studios is really doing twice a year now. It's a pretty big series. It's getting a lot of attention. You guys are working at some pretty big venues, making sure these bands get some cool stage time. What is it you're looking for in these bands, Nathan? What gets your ear and your eye the most? What really gets your attention?
Amazing talent, yeah.
That's easy, right? Just talent. Just amazing.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just like this chill I get. I don't know, when the hair stands up on my arms, you know. It's just it's a combination of things from the presence to the just the whole sonic sound. Does it just engulf you as an emotion? There's a lot of different things, personally that I look for to find something special, But ultimately, what we're looking for is good marketable sound, a good marketable image, and a strong work ethic, social media presence, performances, consistent performances, just kind of the basic things of making music and getting out and performing it, consistently.
And now Wright Records is also involved in artist development as well, correct? I mean, you take the artists that are where you see a lot of potential, and you work with them to bring their game up, or...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what does that entail?
That's exactly right. Yeah, what we do is artist development in the 2000 teens of what today's industry is. So yeah, basically, we have a platform. We're under Sony Music Entertainment. The Orchard is the branch that our record label's under to give us distribution and publishing opportunities and radio, from internet and college and streaming radio, satellite radio and stuff to get our music out there and kind of test the waters and see what the fan response is.
Yeah.
So at the same time, we have a studio that allows artists to come in and have creative control and ownership of their music and put their music out into this platform that Sony gives us and really compete on a professional level.
Well, seeing that, I know I've been over there a few times. It's so important that the artists still feel like they have agency. I know we have a lot of listeners who are doing a lot on their own. They're like like a one band everything. They do their own marketing and they're producing and they're going to get on their albums and promotion and production. And in today's modern age, the technology it's actually kind of there. Everybody can kind of get a piece of the action. And Tracy knows I'm constantly talking about you ought to, I won't shit on anybody, but you ought to send your stuff to California Sound Studios, see if they bite. Because there's so much more you guys bring to the table. What kind of advantages do you highlight when you sit down with an artist and you really want to get a piece of that action, but you need them to get on board? What is usually the turning point for an artist to see what a benefit is to be with with a company like California Sound Studios?
Well, I think the company that they would be with is Wright Records.
Right,
so
the
the
record
studio is a recording studio. So they pay for services and they make music.
Right.
And the label represents their music accordingly. But simply, the old saying of jack of all trades, master of none, is just it. If you want to be in a professional game, you got to have a team of professionals that do this with a passion every day and are working on the cutting edge techniques and ways of doing things. So, work with people that are doing it professionally and making a living doing it. That's the only way to do it. If not, it's always going to be a hobby, and you're always going to spread yourself too thin, and you're never going to be able to really be a master of any of those areas and really compete on a professional level.
Well, go back a little bit and tell
So
us.
that's really what about it.
Yeah, go back a little bit and tell us how exactly did you get hooked up with Stephen Bradley then from No Doubt and take on this new project, Valley of the Kings?
Good friend of mine and the guitar player of Still Pulse was working together with. We were working together. First off, we signed the singer's son, the singer of Still Pulse, David Hines, his son. Baruch Hines, we signed him, so we had everybody coming into the studio and working on a bunch of different things. And we were performing, when I say we, like I was performing, they were performing at the place. Yeah, I was backstage. They were performing at a place in Orange County, and it was Adrian Young from the band was also there. And I had met him previously at the Orange County Music Awards, which is kind of a big thing. They haven't done it in a year for some reason. But anyways, we knew each other and started chatting up about, different things. And it was one of his dreams to be able to work with some of the members from Still Pulse. So Adrian, the drummer of No Doubt, came in and did some songs at California Sound Studios with Still Pulse on a tribute documentary that they did. Nice. And that started the relationship between them and us and started working together on some original material with Steven. So Adrian Young, the drummer, brought in Steven, the trumpet player of No Doubt, who is an amazing vocalist. He's the backup vocalist, for No Doubt. Not really backup, side vocals or whatever you'd say.
He's doing everything, though. He's so multi-talented.
That's right, because we know he does keys, percussion, vocals, and trumpet. So that's amazing. Yeah,
these guys are amazingly most talented, individuals I've ever met. Stephen Bradley and Sirius, who's the guitar player from Still Pulse, and Adrian Young, and these guys that put this album together. It's amazing. So proud of it.
Oh, my God, you must be. And to have that as an inspiration, too, with your up-and-coming artists that can see that, Wright Records is working with the established touring artists and the up-and-coming artists that can see the direction to go to and what the hard work ethic does, that, you have to have a quality product online, ready to go. The Battle of the Bands you have going right now already have some dates. We want to make sure we invite our listeners and fans to go check out what you're doing. These are some Thursday nights coming up. If the audience goes, is there energy and pressure to vote for the right winner make an effect, or should we tell them that they're just there to go and enjoy it? Okay, cool.
We have celebrity judges.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have celebrity judges that'll be there, and one of many areas they're judging on about, 9 or 10 different areas.
Yeah.
One of them is, fan support and fan participation. So being able to get out there and really cheer on your bands will help them to have more energy on stage, which is another area, their stage presence.
Sure.
That the judges will be grading on. So, get out there and root your favorite bands on and, help them win a record deal.
Well, you guys are, and that's what I want to talk about, because you guys are going to be on Thursday, August 11th. You'll be at Original Mike's in Santa Ana doing the next round of bands, and then again on Thursday, August 18th at Soul, and that's a venue out in Carson. You guys looks like you're hitting north, south, east, and west all over the county trying to draw an attention. Is it too late for someone to get on ticket with any of these shows? And if they are bugging you now and they look amazing, are you going to put them on a show next season, or they might squeeze in this season?
Get tickets, you're saying, to
or
come
if a band
and,
wants to...
Yeah, if they're a band and they want to get involved.
And you're like, oh, they look good. Is it too late to be in this round?
Yeah, we're already in round 2 now. This is already filled up. We had 200 submissions, give or take, maybe about 185, I want to say.
Now, what's the number one mistake you see with the submissions? What do you see coming to you that you're like, if they only knew that that's a big turnoff as soon as I look at that submission, that EPK.
Or if they only would have done that, it would have looked a lot better to me.
Yeah, what's the number one mistake? What's the most common negative comment you make when you see an EPK?
Maybe not putting any links. I have a band. I got a few of these. I have a band named whatever. Can we be a part of the Battle of Bands? It's like, well, do you have anything you can send me to see? I have to respond back. Send me a link, do you have anything I can see? And then, they got to kind of figure it out. But, yeah, it's like make it real simple. Send me a link, title it, Battle of Band submission. Make sure your name and phone number, contact information's there, and we'll check you out and get right back to you.
And that's so funny because we're booking agents, and the one thing I do is I build what's called a mini EPK, and it's basically a picture of the band or a picture of their logo, and it's 4 simple links. And those 4 simple links contain all the information that a booking agent needs to book a band that I need to look at.
So
That's
basic,
right.
people.
And all I tell them is, dude, come on, it's $40 out of your pay. That's just so worth it.
Well, I want everybody to hang tight. We've got Nathan Wright from California Sound Studios and, of course, Wright Records. We've been talking about Valley of the Kings, and, of course, we're really emphasizing in our final segment, we're going to be talking about the Battle of the Bands that's going to have its final on September 11th in Orange County at the Coach House. And hang tight with Nathan Wright. Oh, hang tight with Nathan Wright.
Hang tight with Nathan Wright.
Wright Records. See you in 3 minutes.
All right, thank you also to Moe's Guitars. We love you, Moe's. And hang out. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit mozeguitars.com or their Facebook page. mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
Has your business been appified? Are you tired of doing marketing that doesn't deliver results? Mobile apps build loyalty and quality retention. Your app from UPG Mobile puts your business on their mind and at their fingertips. UPG Mobile will give you a custom app highlighting how you are unique, targeting your message, and improving your open rates. Appify your business and amplify your presence with your customers at upgmobilemarketinggroup.com.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Hi, I'm Tim Dolbear, the host of Sound Experience on Intertalk Radio. Each week, I talk with top professional audio engineers, producers, musicians, and the manufacturers that make the tools that we use in the studio each and every day. From capturing the perfect take to mastering your final release, and the tools and how the pros use them, we are going to dive deep into their process and learn from their experience. I look forward to you joining us each week on Sound Experience with me, your host, Tim Dolbear. Hi, this is Tim Dolbear, host of Sound Experience here on Intertalk Radio. And Source Connect by Source Element is the essential tool that we use to link between my studio in Austin, Texas, and the WS radio station in San Diego. Now, with Source Connect, not only can we communicate in real time and with HD audio, but it's synced up and is of a high enough quality that I can use it for real-time ADR work, remote recording, and overdubbing, and it even allows me to remotely control a DAW. Source Connect by Source Element, affordable, high-quality audio and video connection over the internet for all of your production needs.
Hey, it's Tracy Smith
And Beth Venus
of Girls Talk Rock right here on the Intertalk Radio Network.
every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, Beth, they know that, but we want you to know that the industry pro's choice is Silver Tiger Production.
SDP is a full-service production agency offering sound, lighting, installations, talent buying, staffing, backline equipment rental, and sales. Kapow!
It's everything in the entertainment performance industry. It's all at
It's all that.
silvertigerproduction.com.
Talk to me.
Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Moe's Guitars is the proud sponsor of Girls Talk Rock. Over 35 years of helping girls and guys rock. Moe's Guitars, M-O-Z-E, guitars.com.
Welcome to Girls Talk Rock, where the musician's creativity finds its voice. And here are your hosts, Tracy Smith and Beth Venus.
All right, Beth, we're back.
We're so back. We're just having one heck of an afternoon. I need to be down at the beach with my, I was going to say with my top down, but I would be in the car. I'm
That's
just
a California girl. all
Yeah,
the way.
yeah. I'm a California girl. I
Rolling
need
with
to
her
get me some
top down.
outdoor time. And we're on right now today with Nathan Wright of Wright Records. And we, again, how are you, Mr. Handsome? How you doing, Orange County? We are.
You know the way to my heart.
Yeah, I was just saying, every time I go up to see them up there at, I always talk about it, don't I? Like,
Well,
they're so
and
nice
another
there.
thing we wanted to point out is that your dad is famous, dude. We should talk a little bit about your dad because he's like, he's famous.
Oh, yeah.
This is a family business.
He's a cool dude.
He's-
I am so lucky. Yeah, I got a great family.
Frank not only has his Master's of Arts degree, from the Chicago Conservatory of Music.
Right.
So he's trained in classical guitar, but he's got his bachelor's. And, you guys are all like the
But
real
I want to
deal.
talk about the bands because he's played with Chicago.
Sonny and Cher.
All kinds of big
Yeah,
names.
Kansas, all kinds of stuff. So,
And Kansas, my favorite band, of course.
So Nathan, we don't have as much time in the fourth segment, but we want to know, when did you actually realize that you too were going to be in the music industry, like Dad, but not
Even
not
if
the
it's
same
behind
way?
the scenes,
Yeah. When did that epiphany hit you? That Holy Mary, I'm actually in the same industry as Dad. When did that happen?
Yeah. After high school, I ended up going to a couple, what would you call them? Back then they were called raves.
Yes, they were called raves.
And ended up, really liking the music, that electronic dance music, and wanted to, I always had a business mind. Growing up, I was that kid with the lawn mowing company and the car wash company and the lemonade stand, and
Nice.
I was selling candy out of my backpack at PE, and
Perfect.
anyway, I was the little entrepreneur. So, yeah, when I saw these different events, I told my dad, I really like this music. We should, very easily can put together an event, and it's kind of a money-making situation. So, I basically took a little bit of money. I had a chiropractor, a buddy that was a chiropractor. He was a family friend, and he ended up giving some money. My parents gave a little money, and, basically doubled their investment.
Yeah.
And kind of leveled up to where I was putting on my own events after a few years. And
As a promoter, then, yeah. Right? As a promoter?
Yeah, as a promoter and event organizer. We had an event called Explosive. It was called Explosive on July 4th weekend. That was pretty well known back in the day.
I wonder how that would go over now. The culture is so different with the word explosive.
Yeah, we've got to be careful when we say guns or bombs or explosives.
Yes, it's such a different word
Well, now everything has grown into the Electric Daisy Carnival kind of size events, so
Right.
I went more into the production side. My goal was to find, an established artist. I had this love for music and this want to be able to kind of orchestrate the development of new talent and
steer them in the right direction.
Father's experience, and he has a lot of contacts and stuff. So that was kind of the thought behind it, putting all that together. And over the last 20 years, the industry's changed so much. It's kind of where you got to be on the cutting edge of it. So now I'm kind of making it up as I go.
Well, you're doing an amazing job. It looks like you've had almost every role. You know?
You have. You're like a jack of all trades.
I have, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're amazing at what you do. And if you went online right now, anybody can check them out at wrightrecords.com.
Right.
If you want to go to their artists, just go to the artist segment. And we were talking about Valley of the Kings, but they have other bands. And when I say on roster, I don't mean it like as much as an agency, as much as you guys are you managing or are you the agents taking care of the tour for them? What is your primary role with your artists?
No, we have booking agents that do that. No, I'm a record label owner. I own a record label and a recording studio. So they're signed to me. I invest in them, and we make an album, and we distribute it, and we put it on the radio, and we put it in publishing libraries and have a whole team that submits it to different movies and commercials and TV shows and advertising agencies. And we work directly with booking agents and their managers and their attorneys, and basically orchestrate the overall game plan.
So our people should know then that they need to go to wrightrecords.com, and that's W-R. Right. I didn't want to say right as an R-I-G-H-T, but W-R-I-G-H-T.
You would be right to call Wright Records.
Wrightrecords.com.
Wright Records. Yeah, check it out, wrightrecords.com. Yeah, and you can see also, like I was saying, Joint Committee, who's performing at the Orange County Fair and next weekend. Waterhouse, who's got their album coming out in September, who's going to be performing their new album at the Coach House in September. So these are two other bands to watch for. We have a few others coming out.
The Original Lights,
the Original Lights, I was going to say them. They just released their album in July. What was it? Oh, no, it was Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. Their new album, amazing. It's 17 songs of just punk, rock, ska, pretty much everything under the sun. Amazingly talented guys.
Yeah, and we did.
They're blowing up the whole.
They're blowing up.
I was going to say we did like Elements of Cadence as well. We actually voted for them
in the
last
battle
of the battles.
Just wonderful energy and wonderful power. And I'm sure when the new House of Blues in Anaheim is booking now and it's up and running, we're going to have some great shows to go see through Wright Records over there.
But now we're going to have to put you to our Quattro questions.
Because Nathan, you're the one on the line today.
You're on the hook, buddy.
You're on the hook, and I was saying, I think he owes us dinner. Don't you think?
Oh no,
we're going to go up there and he's going to take us to sushi.
No, our questions aren't that bad.
So this is good. So these are quick. This is what's on your mind, my love. If you have to be stuck touring with a band or in the studio for the rest of your life, what are you doing? Are you touring or in the studio?
I'm in the studio.
Oh, wow, cool. That's cool.
He's my quiet man. Quiet.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's your next question. What is your guilty pleasure, and which music genre is it in?
Yes, she means music, nothing kinky, Nathan.
Yeah, your guilty pleasure.
My guilty pleasure.
Wait. Well, when you get caught in the car, singing, what genre and what songs are you kind of singing in the car?
80s, of course. Yeah, 80s music. Oh yeah, don't put on any David Bowie or goodness.
Hall & Oates,
man. A couple. There's a few. Yeah, there's a few there.
It's all about
80s,
sticks.
of course. I'm hitting. I'm hitting it. Oh yeah.
This is why I'm what I. Nathan and I connect. I'm one with Nathan.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, and we were going to say along those lines, if you had to have music that you produce be one style, and you don't have to, do this, but if you were stuck with just reggae or just ska or just 80s, which nobody's doing unless you're a tribute, but what kind of music do you like to produce the most? Oh, I got him.
I can't. Yeah, that's what that is what I love to do is the whole variety of, the different, the texture, the vibe, the lifestyle that encompasses all these different genres. I get to live vicariously through hip-hop to reggae to heavy metal to electronic dance music to, classical, contemporary, pop. I'll throw an audio book in there, some motivational stuff,
Oh my God,
I
you
get
guys,
to live.
you live it all.
All right, well, we're down to the last.
Yeah, that's what the studio. That's why I love the studio so much.
Yeah, we're down to the end of our show. We want to thank Nathan Wright for calling in.
Nathan Wright of
and
Wright Records.
telling us all about Wright Records and California Sound Studios.
Valley of the Kings.
Very important, Valley of the Kings.
And the Battle of the Bands.
That's right.
With the finals, the quarterfinals are the 11th and the 18th of August. You can contact them at Wright Records. And, of course, the finals at the beautiful Coach House in San Juan Capistrano on September 11th.
We'll see you next week, Beth Venus.
Thank you, Mr. Nathan. Thank you,
Girls
Tracy.
Talk Rock.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page. mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
Girls are talking rock again.
And people are listening.
Today we're talking bands.
Let's talk promotion. Red Giant promo, graphics, EPKs, video, photos, social media, and brand building using content marketing.
But let's talk studio at CCMA, which is events, rehearsal, tour prep, piano, guitar, voice, rock band, lessons, workshops, and clinics. Yeah.
Both proud sponsors of Girls Talk Rock.
Well, get the lowdown on these services and contact me, Tracy, at girlstalkrock.com.
Hi, I'm Tim Dolbear, the host of Sound Experience on Intertalk Radio. Each week, I talk with top professional audio engineers, producers, musicians, and the manufacturers that make the tools that we use in the studio each and every day. From capturing the perfect take to mastering your final release, and the tools and how the pros use them, we are going to dive deep into their process and learn from their experience. I look forward to you joining us each week on Sound Experience with me, your host, Tim Dolbear.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Hey, it's Tracy Smith
And Beth Venus
of Girls Talk Rock, right here on the Intertalk Radio Network.
every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, Beth, they know that, but we want you to know that the industry pro's choice is Silver Tiger Production.
STP is a full-service production agency offering sound, lighting, installations, talent buying, staffing, backline equipment rental, and sales. Kapow!
It's everything in the entertainment performance industry. It's all at
It's all that.
SilverTigerProduction.com.
Life is full of misadventures, from car crashes to home fires to getting choked out on the mat. Yes, I said getting choked out because I'm Carlos Kramer, jiu-jitsu competitor, MMA and media personality, and mild-mannered insurance agent. You can follow my adventures on Kick-Ass Radio, and I can protect you from life's misadventures at Kramer Insurance. Home, auto, life, business, and workers' comp. We're at KramerINS.com, and I want you to join my world.